EA Sports. And we've got some history in this battle of AFL alumni. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Kansas City Chiefs on Sunday Night Primetime.
From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Welcome in, football fans. Thanks for joining us. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt here with you. And Brock, on paper, it's not quite the competitive contest that everyone hopes for each week, but projections have us heavily tilted towards one sideline here.
One thing that is cool, Kate, it's been really easy to rally together this week for this team because nothing will unite a football roster, in my experience, than having the whole world against you. Heck, even your own fans at home against you. They don't care if nobody thinks they've got a shot. Those dudes playing today, putting that uniform on, they believe they can do this, and the power of that belief is a big deal.
We're through the warm-ups. Both teams are ready. And we're underway from Kansas City. Darius Davis to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So now out comes the Charger offense for their initial drive of the game. They'll be led out by the fifth-year pro who can really fill up a stat sheet, Justin Herbert.
Hey, let's be honest. The only reason the Chargers drafted in the top 5 was because Justin Herbert wasn't available all season long. An injury cut short his year, but it really didn't cut short his production while he was playing. Still over 3,000 yards and 20 touchdowns. Kid, I can tell you, this is one guy that I love. I love to watch throw a football.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. It's caught. This is Ladd McConkey. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Chargers will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First run of the game for J.K. Dobbins. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Jaden Hicks there on the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, first sack on the board on the first drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin, the adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, fresh off a 3rd Super Bowl title. The standard for quarterback excellence today, Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 27 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. As his man, it's DeAndre Hopkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. Pistol now for Mahomes. And a man is there to knock that away.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Brought in by Juju. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Another throw for Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has it in close. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. Has this at the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's up to the 38. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. They run the counter with Dobbins. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Brought to a halt by Brian Cook. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They motion the tight end over. Herbert now to throw on 3rd. He throws a bullet to this. He's got it inside the 25. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers get it down to a single point. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Now it's Cameron Dicker on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers tie this game 7-7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. McCole Hardman now on the return. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. Oh, hang on there. Hang on a moment. Looks like we've got an injured player on the kick return. They're going to check on him now. They've got first down from the 31. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. This one finds Kelsey. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. It's complete to Hopkins. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful job of settling down into zone coverage, even though it took him a whole lot of distance to get there.
The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Set him back 5. It's 1st and 15 after the penalty. Blitz coming, Mahomes. That pass is caught by Smith-Schuster. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. It's the end of the first in this AFC West showdown. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. They send the tight end in motion left. Throwing again, Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That one gains 7. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll pick up a little down to the 12-yard line. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone, instead stuffed at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
He's on the move. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw, Mahomes. Cut by Hunt. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Now it's Mahomes. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal.
Now, you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignment's hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. This return starts at the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Herbert from the gun. And his pass is going to fall incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Shotgun snap to Herbert. He beams one deep right side. Big gain downfield. And he'll go out of bounds after a pickup inside the opposing 40. How about a big hitter, 34 yards there and a new set of downs?
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Throwing with a blitz on the way. A quick slant, here's McConkey. And they get this down to the 28.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On second down, here's Dobbins. Runs into traffic and hits a wall, no gain. Stopped on the play by Big Chris Jones. Nothing for them on second down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
3rd down run by Dobbins. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
So on 4th down, on comes Cameron Dicker and the Chargers for a field goal try. This one from 47 yards away. Brown's kick is up and good. And it'll knock this game up late in the 2nd quarter.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To the air, Mahomes. Finds his man, Gray. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs looking for a score before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They send a man in motion. 2nd and 1. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. That's caught for the 1st. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I think the defense is still turned around looking for where the ball is, because that QB and tight ends, they got that ball out in a hurry.
Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line. Again, Mahomes to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Able to find Smith-Schuster here. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. They'll come up 1st and 10. They bring their tight end left. Mahomes on 1st and 10. That pass is complete to Kelsey. And he's taken down at the 30. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line. Another throw for Mahomes. That throw behind his intended target. Looking for the back that time. So 2nd down coming up.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He's keeping it. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Here's Mahomes. That finds Hunt complete. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Just 4 seconds left, Brock. Only time for one play, and it's going to be a field goal try. He hit his first one. His second one's coming from inside of 40. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they've taken back the lead.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. So new kickoff rules, this is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. He'll throw it. Forced out to his right. So that brings us to halftime here in KC. It's the Chiefs who've got the advantage heading into the locker rooms. Now we'll send you south to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Back to you and Brock in a bit. But first, time for our EA Sports Halftime Report. We were treated to an excellent first half from the gunslinger, Patrick Mahomes. He had a touchdown pass in that first half, helping his guys to a halftime advantage. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Has this at the 6. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. First and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And this one too far in front of him, it's incomplete.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Mahomes. That's brought in by Hunt. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Here's Mahomes now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Stopped by Deion Henley. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that gain. Alohi Gilman up from the secondary for that tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Caught for big yards on the right side. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Will score. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs make it a 10-point ball game. The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. A give to Dobbins to start the 3rd. And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Running it again with Dobbins. And he gets him around 6 there. Justin Reed with the tackle. It's a gain of 6, and they only need half of that now on 3rd and 3.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Herbert now to throw on 3rd. Bails out of the pocket quick. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And this throw is knocked away, incomplete.
Well, QB put it pretty close to the sideline to begin with, and the defender, look at him, just put his little hand right out there. It just encouraged it to fall out of bounds.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Finds McConkey. They get 22 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You know, Kate, years ago, my old high school receiver and I got together for a football camp. I could still close my eyes and throw him that slant. We've done it millions of times. You get a QB receiver connection like that, it's dynamite.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll have to come up with 5 extra yards now after that 1st down flag. Running it after the penalty. And he'll get this down to the 23-yard line before they stop him. He gets him a bunch of yards back, 9 on that play, and it's 2nd and 6.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's got it at the 6. They touch him down at the spot as we wait to hear about this flag on the field. Offense liked how that play went, so they choose to decline the penalty. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal. Dobbins. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1. Just a yard that time. They needed more, and now it's 3rd and goal.
Where you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Hardman with a return. He stopped on the return at the 27. That's the end of the 3rd on Sunday night. It's Chiefs football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate and turns into a nice gain.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. It's Mahomes. To the sideline and brought in by Worthy. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Now we're on the counter. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
He easily had the yardage for a 1st, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Now it's Mahomes. Throw reeled in by Hopkins. And they bring him down around the 34.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They're just going to let the clock run out and take this delay. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Kelsey makes the catch. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Kate, that play's so indicative of why tight ends in this league have become just an X factor. Right, they're big, they can block at the line of scrimmage, but the elite guys, well, they've got that speed, and they can take something short and make a difference with it down the field.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. To the air, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Looking for his wide receiver there. And now it'll be 3rd and goal.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So for the 3rd time tonight, they're going to bring him out for a field goal try. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And now their lead will push out beyond a field goal.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
The Chiefs get lined up, and they will kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Chargers are being led back out on offense by Justin Herbert here. And he has to be happy about his game. We're checking some of the highlights right now that he's made so far. A good showing that's seen him in the zone from time to time. And also he's just seen the field well from his spot in the middle of this offense. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Chargers will have a 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Herbert on first down. That's grabbed inside the 30. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. 35 on the pickup. And it brings up an LA first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Play action now for Herbert. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
You know, quarterback's going to count on 99 of 100 times completing that short, simple route to a tight end. But even the shortest and simplest of throws will find a drop at some point, too.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll run on first down with Dobbins. And he'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, the defenses in the league today, they have to be so reactive. They have to be so twitchy. But this was a good job by that front. Yeah, they reacted initially, but then they showed the burst, the quickness of pursuit defensively to limit that counter gain to less than 5.
Here's Dobbins again on second down. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on third down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chargers down by a touchdown. He's back to throw. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these third downs.
Desperation time here on fourth. This one's caught. And they do not get a desperately needed first down. He doesn't make it, and they still trail after the turnover on downs.
You go for it on fourth down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he has this up across the 10-yard line. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they'll have just one left to burn now. They have themselves another 1st and 10. Another carry for him. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. The Chargers call a timeout. That's their last one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A pickup of 2, and that run doesn't get it for them either. It's 4th and 2. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. And he's hit before he can get anything on that return. So no return on that punt. And the Chargers take possession. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Looking to throw it. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. One final shot here. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So scoreless, a win for the Chiefs. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. It's a win for the Chiefs as we say so long from Kansas City.